So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Hudden, and if you're back from one of my other videos, thank you for coming back. I am downstairs, that's why it's different. I couldn't go upstairs because, well, all my family are trying to go to bed. So I do have blue, well, it's kind of bluey green, but I like it anyway. Hair, did that today. Don't know how long this is gonna last, but today I'm gonna do like a wrap up, like how many books I read this month. So I read 3 books. So one is Princess Diaries, the first one. Second, so that is about this girl, and she finds out that she's a princess, and that so there's book and movie. So in the book, her dad's alive and he's the one who tells her, and in the movie, her dad died a couple of years ago, and her grandma tells her. So she finds out from her dad that she is a princess of Genovia. So I don't really know where that is, if it is real, it's her like finding out that she's a princess, what goes on before then and after that, after people find out she's a princess, what people think of her, how she copes being a princess, how she goes through like princess lessons, also doing like school and having like a teenage life. But that was good. So the second book was that was my second book. My first book was Pretty Little Liars. So Pretty Little Liars is a show and a book series, quite a lot of books. So the first book I read, and it was about this group of people, the 5: Hannah, Emily, Spencer, Aria, and Alison. Alison went missing at the beginning of at the end of summer, and it showed, and like in the books 2.5 years have gone by, but in the show only a year has gone by. But it shows how the friends have grown apart. One went to abroad because she needed to deal with it, and her parents thought it was good, and others. And they find out. So spoilers. How they find out that their best friend Alison has died, and what they think about it, and how they cope with the funeral and all that lot. Okay, so the third book was Wonder, and I only finished that yesterday, like really early this morning, like 3 o'clock this morning, reading. But that's this boy, okay, how he copes with being different. So he, at the beginning of the book, it says, I'm not ordinary. I do ordinary things. I have an Xbox. I go ride my bike. I go to the park. I eat ice cream and other things. But ordinary kids don't make other ordinary kids run away from them by the sight, who don't like have them looking at them. I'm not going to describe what I look, because no doubt it's worse. He he isn't ordinary, he is extraordinary. He was taught by his mum, not because no school would take him, because he had loads of surgeries to do with, he had a cleft palate, so that I don't know, I think that's when part of their lip haven't grown. He can't hear, his ears are smaller or they're below, so he's had loads of surgeries, so it was easier him being homeschooled by his mum. And then his mum decides in 5th grade that he was going to go to a normal, an actual school, so he could be taught more than she could teach him. And it shows how other people have thought about him, what they did to him, writing notes in his locker, icing him out. Whoever would talk to him, they'd ice them out. Apparently he had the plague, all this rubbish that's not true. Just because he's different, just because he is different, they think that he can't. So yes. But so first book was a 5, because I love Pretty Little Liars. I love the show, and the book is similar, if not the same. But the differences, but not the big stuff. Number 2, it's also a 5-star. The day after I bought the second book, I got that, so that'll be on my TBR for tomorrow. Well, the 1st of, oh my god, what month is it? Oh, is it April? April. That'll be on the TBR for tomorrow. Well, I'm also going to put. Do I do TBR now? And then one day I'm gonna give that 5-star, because that is so heart touching. No, I'll give it a 4-star because it's heart touching, and I don't like it because all the kids are being mean to him, but that's the only reason. I will do a TBR for Friday. That'll be going up on Friday. It is Tuesday now. I'm filming and will be editing and then putting up. Well, actually, this doesn't seem that bad, so I won't edit it. But anyway, and then next Tuesday will be how many pages I read this month, because it is the 31st of March. So keep up with that. If you did not watch my last video, I did a reading vlog. The one I did before Monday was 10 things to do when isolated or home. So watch that if you are still in isolation. Keep safe. This was all good because I didn't go into any shop. My mum ordered it online, so it was safe. No one was touching it that they didn't need to be touched. But everybody keep safe, keep washing your hands, keep hand sanitizing, go out if needed. If you are a health provider like my mum, thank you. Or if you need to go to the shop like my mum did today, or what I did yesterday to get milk. No. Yeah, milk. But yes, keep safe, stay inside, as much as you can. But yeah, if you liked this video, comment down below what you want me to do next. Comment down below if you think you like the blue, or if you like what other colours I should try. No doubt I will change this in a couple months. like this video if you liked it, hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified when I update, put that bell notification on, and yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye.